all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you. Hey, welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me here. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about. That part 3 of the Potomac reunion was quite a lot to take. It really, really was. I don't know how we're going to navigate, y'all. By the way, y'all, Beyond the Gates, it looks like on CBS.com, it looks like the episode comes up the next day. So I may be a day behind, but believe me, you will get a new review every day. So I went through the parameters of which I have. So yes, indeed. But with that being said, let's talk about some Potomac, shall we? Because a lot went down. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Yes, we are. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that legendary virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. So let's get to the getting and doing what we do, because this was a lot. So if you remember part 2, where Giselle said that Mia was a horrible mother, right? For, putting a child on TV where there's a question about their paternity, that makes you a horrible mother. No woman or mother would do that. No mother. And Mia has walked out. She's backstage and she wants to come out of her dress, and she is done. And so only 2 guys showed up. It was Greg and it was Eddie. Because, usually the husbands will come out and talk about everything, but really, what's there to talk about? So, Keanu's like, oh God, Greg is going to rail into me. I'm like, yeah, he is, but he should not do it unnecessarily, because, he shouldn't do it unnecessarily, because this is your job. But also, too, you should give him some love, grace, and space, because he came when he didn't even want to do it. So, listen, I feel like on both sides, be loving, kind, and gracious to each other. So apparently, Stacy did not want TJ to come. And like I said, it was just Greg and Eddie. So if you guys remember from the preview with part 2, Wendy said, what the uck? Okay. And we didn't know why. It was rumored. I saw the rumors, but I'm like, nope, until I see it ain't official, because I'm not trying to be a toss away cat. But anyway, so apparently apparently TJ told Eddie and Greg that Stacy paid TJ to be her love interest. And you also told him not to come and run him his money because things are not adding up. So that's what TJ said to Greg and Eddie. And Wendy relays this to Stacy, right, on the couch. And I have to tell you, I have never seen a flail out like this before. And Wendy gave so much love, grace, and space, it wasn't even funny, right? So Kiana called it that this was a fake relationship the whole time. Stacy is flabbergasted of, why would TJ do this? I don't believe it. I need to see it for myself. And apparently, Stacy still owes him a lot of money. And Jacqueline is like, Christian kiss? I'm like, Jacqueline, not the time. So basically, the footage is there, but it happened apparently while, while Blaze and Andy were talking, it all happened backstage. So then Andy says 3, 2, 1, and cues it up, but they're queuing it up to it in the show, right? And they thought they were all going to see it. So the camera that has the thing on it is shooting Mia. Mia is leaving the building. She is done so, kaput, finito. And so the control room will show the footage later. So then they say, can we bring Eddie out? So that's where the bring Eddie out. And so he's the first house husband to get first chair. Although I think someone said that he's got, first chair before, but first chair on a reunion where it's a pivotal part of the reunion, that's never happened. So with that being said, Eddie says that TJ said that he wasn't invited. He's never coming back to DC. And, Eddie said that somebody owes him a lot of money. And Eddie's face was like, I was laughing because that could have been a whole meme of Eddie's face. And, you know, Eddie is actually trying to give some love, grace, and space to Stacy. And Stacy is just hammering it in on herself. You know what I mean? And so basically TJ is upset with the story that he is a bumbling B, not really having a strong sense of manhood, and the dealings that him and Stacy had, you know, he's not here for it. So TJ said that Stacy paid him to be on the show. That's what, you know, Eddie said. And so Stacy said, you know, I look at you as a friend, Wendy, and, you know, I don't believe y'all was saying anything for clout. And then Wendy said, if you won't take our word for it, why don't you call TJ if he's a liar? And so then, you know, Stacy doesn't want to call TJ, and Wendy says some very articulate words. She said, if you come back to this group and bring up this situation again, that didn't happen, and, you know, TJ, you know, explained it, no one in this group will believe you because your character is going to be a question. I say that with love. And I think, honestly, Stacy should have just taken the L and just said what needed to be said, because this was a flail out. A horrible, horrible, horrible flail out for sure. So control room is telling Andy that, you know, TJ did say that. So point A, Mia has left the building, the entire building. And then B, the control room has the footage of TJ saying this. And so the control room is going to bring it out on this phone. Now, Stacy, I'm going to be real with you. You should have just left it there with Eddie and Greg, right? Now, I know Wendy, you know, brought it up and everything, but you should have admitted when Wendy said what she said, like, guys, yeah, I did pay him. Listen, everyone on the show seems to have a partner. I just wanted to fit in. Like, even if nobody believed that, at least it would have been some reasonable logic, because what you did was you blew yourself up. You blew your spot up. You blew the storyline up for yourself. So TJ did confirm that Stacy is paying TJ to be on the show. So they bring out this phone, and Andy plays it. And so Jacqueline feels like this is a victory lap because Stacy has called Mia a liar and Jacqueline a liar. So what are you? But Giselle, I'll give Giselle her flowers because she's absolutely right. Giselle said, look, Mia is a liar as well, but so is she. Jacqueline really thought she won that, didn't she? Oh, Jacqueline. It's okay. I thought that was hilarious when Giselle said. And so Stacy is flailing out of control mentally and otherwise, and Wendy is clearing up Eddie's name. And I agree. You know what Giselle said? This is not about Eddie, but no, it is. Because Eddie was the one that gave the information, right? So he is a part of it, right? So Wendy's got the right to clear up Eddie's name. So then everyone says, you do know receipts are coming. His text messages coming, right? From Ashley. And then Stacy says, hurt people. I'm like, huh? This ain't no soul tie, okay? He didn't even want to have sex with you. Like, you got to stop this. You got to stop this. You have got to stop. This is getting ridiculous. So then Stacy said that she will be calling TJ with her attorney. And I'm just like, it don't take all that. It really don't take all that. If you paid him, you paid him. Move on. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. And then Andy says he likes being on the couch, and we'll be right back. I will say this about Andy, right? He knows how to hold it, and he knows how to let go. And what I mean by hold it and let go, he knows how to hold the energy and then let go of the energy and let it, build. Let the energy build for whatever, for whatever the reunion needs. And it's not easy being a reunion host because reunions are supposed to be closing out the season. So you have to go through everything of the season, not just what you want to talk about, right? And, most of the time, Housewives reunions are very succinct because they do cover mostly everything, right? So they go to commercial break, and then we come back and we see, question asked Stacy, what was the best item that you sold on QVC? And it was jeans. And Stacy, I love you. You got a good personality, but that song, looking good, looking right. Is there any room for me in those jeans? I'm sorry, like that would be for Wendy. like I'm not saying Stacey's now a gorgeous woman. She is, but like, come on now, jeans. Okay. So then we get to Karen. And I literally saw a Mia takeout report today. And I was like, nope, Mia takeout's a needle in a haystack sometimes. But when I watched the review, I'm like, oh my Lord, Karen fucked this up so bad. So someone asked, has anybody ever seen the side of Karen? That was a viewer that asked that. And, Ashley said that Karen was using alcohol to cope with what was going on. Then another viewer asked, was she lashing out to distract from her case, right? And Jacqueline got the most from Karen at Lake Norman, oh my God, Thorn Manor, right? So I felt bad for Jacqueline because Karen was going in on Jacqueline like, you can cry until the cows come home. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, whoa, not the grand dame. That's not grand behavior at all. And so the thing was, Jacqueline said that Mia threw her under the bus about the private conversation that they had. But Ashley, who is still a messy person, but Ashley, I give you your flowers too, because you brought up a very good point. You brought up the fact that Jacqueline also talked about Karen, right? So, and Giselle said that Jacqueline, you did not show any concern of the fact that this show could affect her case. And Karen was trying to tell you that, but it wasn't clicking for you. It wasn't clicking. Karen kept pushing her case back. Wendy said, and Giselle said that Karen kept pushing her case back. Wendy thinks that Karen should have went to court before the show aired, because guess what? If the case is settled, you can only cover what's out there, right? Because Karen's storyline this season was her drunk driving accident. So then Jacqueline and the 8 balloons, or champagne clink balloon. It was so funny when Andy said it the first time. But anyway, Jacqueline and the 8 balloons, it did not land. And so, at first, Jacqueline was trying to be paid, but then she tried to make a negative a positive. And so, Andy asked, is Karen suing you? And, Jacqueline said, after this whole case, I don't think, Karen has any money to sue anyone. And I'm like, Jacqueline, you bold. You are really, really bold. Oh, my Lord Jesus. You're bold. You really, really are bold. And like I said, you support your friend Mia getting in onto Kiana's ass. So, like, Karen, she said what needed to be said to handle your ass. Because, like I told you, all season, you have been in Mia's shadow. You've been her bulldog. Nobody knows who Jacqueline is because you keep being her bulldog. You're a beautiful Barbie doll. I've always said that about you. But good Lord Jesus, you can be a headache sometimes. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. So, then we get to Kay, because Kay's been an avid supporter of Karen. Karen should have told Kay what was going on. And even, Kay even offered help to Karen of, we can do this privately. No payments necessary. We'll get you through. And Karen said, I'll be fine. Which it kind of lets me know maybe Karen has had help or has been offered help before, but she's just negated the help because she feels like she can do it on her own. It is okay to ask for help, whether you have a sex addiction, a gambling addiction, alcoholic problem, hoarding problem, whatever problem, because everybody's got a problem out here. No one is perfect. That's just that's only Jesus. Okay. Just keep it in a book. Listen, we are all sinners in some shape, form, or fashion. And so, with that being said, no one has any idea why Karen will go to trial. That was another question I think asked by the viewers. And the council asked for the footage to be suppressed. So y'all remember the footage of Karen? I'm the Grand Dame of Potomac. Do you know who I am? Andy Cohen said that about me. Like, if you did not see it, we watched the footage live here on Virtual Tour Live, but it was a Karen Hugar that I've never seen. I mean, she was completely out of her rabbit ass mind. It was bad, y'all. It was really, really bad. It was not Grand Dame behavior. So then, we learned, like I said, the council asked for the footage to be suppressed. And then we learned that Karen offered not one, but 2 plea deals. One of them was 6 months house arrest, and the other one was 60 days in jail. And Karen did not take either. Now, I'm going to show this media takeout article here real quick. Because I was like, what? You can't be. Let me see here. Let me see here. I know I saw it. I might have. Oh, here it. Wait. There we go. Okay, I found it. Took me a minute, y'all. Took me a minute. So here is the media takeout article. I literally saw this today. I did not want to believe it until I actually saw the reunion. But here it is here. MediaTakeout.com. Did Karen Hugar turn down 60-day plea deal? Real Housewives of Potomac star was recently sentenced to 2 years in jail with 1 year suspended after being convicted of illicit charges, including DUI. According to TVD, shout out to TVDs, by the way, Karen's sentence could have been as little as 60 days of jail time had she accepted a plea deal offered to her by the prosecution. Karen decided to take a gamble ahead trial instead, despite last year's DUI arrest being her 4th. My jaw dropped, Wendy Ofezzo said, I'm told after learning of Karen's sentence, I couldn't believe it. At the end of the day, we may have our differences, but I always wish her well. I'm just keeping her in prayer 100%. There have been rumors that filming the next season will be put on hold until Karen's release, with these rumors have been squashed by production, and Wendy agrees with their decision. With this group, we have found a way to navigate with her presence and without her presence, added Dr. Wendy. Looking at the reunion, I think we can move her in a positive way as a collective, as a unit. I wish her the best, but I feel the Potomac brand is still strong, and it is. But that flabbergasted me. Like, wait a minute, so you mean to tell me that you could have 6 months house arrest or 60 days in jail, but yet you went to trial anyway? I would have held both options. I would have taken 6 months house arrest, right? Now, of course, you would have had to, work it out of, like, if you had to go see your dog Raven, that you would have had to have a driver, all that stuff, because I do know that with house arrest, I think, don't quote me because I'm not a lawyer, but I do think that you can, finagle and dangle and schmangle, where you can go and stuff. But yeah, you should have taken the 6 months house arrest. Like, first of all, you would have been home. Number 2, you would not have been in jail. And number 3, like, the cast could have came over and visited for 6 months. Like, I think most reality shows say, like, in 3 months, I think, or 4 months. So by the time that they would have filmed RHOP, 3 out of the 6 months house arrest would have been done. So, Karen, I'm just going to say this right now. That was not the brightest decision on your part. just keeping that, but that was not the bride's decision on your part. Hey, 4 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac, part 3 of this epic reunion. My Lord Jesus, we're on Karen right now. We have learned that Karen was offered 2 deals. One, to be on house arrest for 6 months or 60 days in jail. And the lawyer did not tell Giselle this information, but she heard it from a credible source. And then the moment, clankety clank, clankety clank, clankety clank. Ashley said that did cross her mind, but sincerely, Ashley wishes, Karen well. Then Ashley gets a text message from a journalist that said there was a person in the car with Karen who was driving the car. And then in the footage, in the body cam footage, Karen said someone was in the car, and the fact that they fled was incredible. And it was the security that Ray hired for Karen. So someone asked, I think it was Andy. He asked, where was Karen before I think it was a viewer. A viewer asked, where was Karen before the accident? So Giselle said that was a restaurant 4 minutes from her house. So Karen's logic was she thinks she could make it. Wendy knows something but doesn't say anything. And Wendy goes, mm-mm. And it's like, go ahead and say what you need to say. No. And everybody's encouraging her, like, hey, listen, it's all good. No judgment, only love. But Wendy's like, no. I want you to keep that in mind, though, of what Wendy did not want to. Oh, right here. This is my little tick. Anyway, but Wendy does not say anything, but I want you to keep that in mind for later, okay? Keep that in mind for later. So, Jacqueline hugs Giselle and Kay and says goodbye to everybody. And congratulations, Jacqueline, on the baby. Pray that's a beautiful, healthy, strong baby for sure. Amen. Praise him and hallelujah. Because the maternity and the maternity and morality rates of Black women in pregnancy piss you the fuck off. So praying for Jacqueline to have a safe pregnancy in Jesus' name. Yes. Amen. So here was a never before seen scene shot one day before she went to rehab. So it looked like the outfit that Karen wore in the video at the beginning of the reunion, the pre-tape message. And Karen says that she did not watch the tapes before the trial, and that Karen blacked out before the wreck. And Ray said there was construction, on that road, but it was all Karen's fault. So for 7 years, Karen self-medicated, and that happened after her parents died. Her parents passed away. Karen said that she went to a friend's house and she drank a Stella Artois. She didn't like the beer, so she decided to drink champagne instead, but she forgot she upped the dose. So then how the driver thing came about was 12 to 13 years ago, Karen got a DUI. And so that's how the blue eyes, happened, because Ray said after that, we'll hire you a driver. And then Ray says that there's 6 million car crashes in the U.S. a year. And I'm like, why would that fact matter? And Giselle and Ashley was like, this is a little much. Can you turn? And Giselle said, y'all need to turn this off, cut this out. And so Karen says that she caused the accident, that Karen's going to retire the grind. Now I'll come back as Karen because she's enough. And like I said, Giselle said, scrap that. So then Ashley said, on the way to, reunion, there was a gentleman on a train, and Andy said, oh boy. And listen, even though Andy is the host, he's also an executive producer on the Housewives shows. So I know what he means by when he says, oh boy, because it's like, oh God, we already had Stacy denying the fact that TJ said that Stacy paid. TJ, what else can come out this show? Hey, my thoughts. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. But yeah, that's what Andy's saying. Like, what else could come out this show? And I also know that the control room is also thinking, oh God, Ashley, why are you opening up your mouth? Why? But I thought this was very interesting. Very, very interesting. So Ashley said on the way to the show, there was a gentleman on this train and they started conversing. And so Ashley says, I'm on the show. And, the gentleman looked up the show and said, I remember this woman. I used to work at Legal Seafood in Montgomery Mall, and she used to come every day. She used to come and day drink every day, or, did day drinking. And Ashley said that this was this is something that's been pre-existing before her parents passed away. And Wendy said that's exactly what I did not want to say. So I don't know if that was Bravo Kinesis or Potomac Kinesis or Housewife Kinesis, but the fact that Ashley said that, and then Wendy said this, while we were filming, Wendy went to a certain place and they said, you're on the show with Karen. And Wendy said, yes. And then they said that Karen came here every day and got drunk. Now listen, something in the Kool-Aid has to be sweet, Karen. For Ashley to talk to a gentleman that she's never met, and that gentleman remembers you from Legal Seafood, and then Wendy also said the same thing. Now listen, he or she, as I said, Cassie, first off, far be it for me, let me tag myself in, far be it for me to give an opinion. But here we are. I think Karen is an alcoholic. Because for this to be your fourth DUI, and for, Ashley and Wendy to say this, something in the Kool-Aid ain't sweet. And so Giselle said that was not taking accountability in that clip. Stacy said no matter how she gets there, at least she's getting help. And Giselle thinks that Karen saw the body cam footage. The sentencing is in a few weeks. And, Andy asked, what does everybody think? And Giselle says she doesn't see it going well for Karen at all. And, Kay wanted, home monitoring for Karen because, you can't wear your wigs in there, this, that, and the third. So then Andy, wraps up the reunion by saying, Kay is shopping for rings. By the time this airs, Ashley will be officially divorced. Wendy and Giselle, Andy has enjoyed both of their banter throughout the evening. Stacy, you had a great first season, but I did not see this coming. And Giselle said it very articulately, crashed and burned. You had basically a decent season, but for you to deny TJ, that's going to be a storyline of, are you a truther? The words of Josh from Drake and Josh. And how do you move on with TJ? And she said, I don't move on with TJ. I lost my best friend. And, Andy said, that's terrible. And Stacy said, it is. But still I rise. And everybody's like, oh, my Lord Jesus, not Maya Angelou. And, Giselle said, leave Maya Angelou out of this child. And I'm like, Giselle, this whole season, you have held your own without Robin. And you know what? This is a good change. This is a good change. This is a very good change for you. I actually like Giselle this season. It surprised me a little bit. But then Andy, the consummate host, he said, you know what? We lost Maya Angelou earlier. And I'm just like, did this motherfucker really just say we lost Maya Angelou earlier? And Stacy, the liar that she is, and Stacy, you are a liar because you did not own up to the truth. So I gotta call you a liar. I just have to. But Stacy did tell the truth on this one. Don't put Mia and Maya in the same category. And so Giselle, thinks it's whack. You don't get to run out of the reunion. We've all done things this, that, and third, but we come to the reunion and we take it all in. And that, Mia stood on business all season. And then when you get here and everybody is, calling you out, it's a different Mia, Ashley said. And then Wendy's like, can I just say one thing? I clocked Mia. And then Giselle's like, why you always got to be the first one to do this, that, and the third? Giselle, there has been plenty of people that have been first. Did your dad do a lot of firsts in the civil rights movement so that way you can sit there on Bravo and get a whole paycheck for just existing on television? Let Wendy have her moment, okay? And Wendy clocked Mia about her age. And then it says at the end, now I did not know this, right? So, you know, the sentencing happened. Now, sentencing is one thing. But usually there's an arraignment period, right? But then it said at the end, Karen was immediately taken to prison. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your Real Housewives of Potomac Season 9, Episode 20, Part 3, Reunion After Show. Did I cover everything? I think I covered everything. My Lord Jesus, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. The lady needed help but did not know how to ask for it. I hope she learns a lesson this time. She's a very likable person, Bobby. Absolutely. Absolutely. Without question. Giselle is very questionable. When her sheets come off, she better stand on it. I agree. Giselle will catch her ass up in something soon. For sure. We're going to take a little commercial break. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back right after this roll.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez, Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Sweet boy, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from your face. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
I'm loving it.
Loving y'all right back. Welcome back in to Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here. And by the way, that amazing park there will be opening May 22nd, 2025. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all of you here. Yes, indeed. By the way, thank y'all so much for watching the Beyond the Gates reviews. I had to re-record all 5 videos because apparently the music didn't come out right, but we got them up and y'all are watching, and for that alone, I appreciate you so much. What a season of Potomac. And of course, next Sunday starts ROA. So of course, you know, Monday night, 6 p.m., we will be here reviewing ROA. So should be a good time there. So yes, indeed. So should be Lord Jesus. So we got what? We got ROA coming up Monday for us at 6 p.m. here. Then, of course, Temptation Island will be coming up for us in that same week because Netflix will be dropping all 10 episodes of Temptation Island on March 12th. If you don't know what Temptation Island is, it's 4 couples at crossroads, and they go to Temptation Island, where basically it's polyamory exploration, where the women live in a villa with the men, and the men live in a villa with the women. And this season, there's this temptation haven where you can go in, there's no cameras. But when you go in, it shines a light to the other villa that somebody is messing around. So, y'all, we got a lot to cover there. Of course, as you know, we're already covering Ready to Love. That's on Saturdays. And then the Never Ever Mets coming back April 4th at 8/7 Central, only here, hashtag on Keeping It Real. Very, very excited for that. So we got a lot of content. Of course, you know, May will be here before you know it. A lot of day coverage will be happening. So believe me, we got a lot more coming your way here on this great channel. Of course, Beyond the Gates coverage as well. I did say I would have a video for y'all tonight, but I think they released the episode the next day. So I will be giving y'all a review for sure. So I may be a day behind, you know, because, you know, the episode, but you guys definitely will be getting a review. And I really do enjoy Beyond the Gates. Speaking of things that I enjoy, one of the things I definitely enjoy is doing deep dive lives. And as I was chillaxing, as you can see here, is it easy as A, B, C? 1, 2, 3, 4, the Oscars to leave A, B, C. That is the question, of course, using a little Jackson 5 lyrics there, because apparently the Oscars might be leaving ABC according to Bloomberg. I'm like, wait, what? So we will be talking about that at 8:30 p.m. there. So it should be a good time. I mean, yes, there was the glitch with Hulu, but I didn't think that would be happening for ABC. And there is some news that you guys may or may not know about. Like I said, the rights to these live events to sports, that's where the real money is. You think, you know, hosting contracts is something. Oh, no. Although Tom Brady's contract is for $375 million to Fox, that's a very nice contract. That's $37,500,000 a year. So yeah, he's not going broke for a damn thing. But we will be covering this at 8:30 there. So yes, indeed. Hopefully everyone has had a good day. By the way, did y'all know apparently Domino's has never had a stuffed crust pizza? I was on LinkedIn. My way, shout out to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is becoming more social with their content. I absolutely love it. Apparently, Domino's Pizza has never had a stuffed crust pizza before. So they got like the stuffed crust with Parmesan and everything in between. So, listen, I'm surprised though, because like every pizza place has a stuffed crust. You know what I mean? But the words of Gru, I'm gonna stuff you all in the crust. That's what Gru said off of Despicable Me. But yes, indeed. So thank you, my thoughts, for being here. I appreciate you. Don't worry, I'm gonna give y'all 4 hours before I turn off my camera, as you know I often do. But yeah, I saw that. I'm just like, are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? So we'll talk about it. Yes, we will. We will definitely talk about it. So. Yes, indeed. So they will allegedly, by the way, will be filming season 10 of Real Housewives of Potomac at the beginning, at the end of March. So back on, because if they film March, April, May, they could air it in September and air it in the fall. So that's the goal. I'm guessing because Roa is about to get into spring. You know what I mean? So they try to rotate them pretty good. I definitely have. But to my thoughts, we often do roll out a lot over here. We do. I've been trying to do more deep dive lives here recently. Because you know what, sometimes I do get tired of, going to all these destinations as much as I love doing it. But going to one destination actually, it forces me to create even more because it's like, okay, this is the destination that we're focused on. I will say probably the live that has probably impacted me the most was that Chuck E. Cheese Toys R Us live. And the fact that I got an email back from our cool friend who is the executive vice president and chief marketing officer of Chuck E. Cheese, that was amazing. 793 views, very, very proud of that. I was blown away by that because I was like, oh, okay, it's getting to 100, that's fine. Getting to 200, that's fine. But when it got to 700, I'm like, wait a minute. Are people vibing with what I got to say on this? The sad thing was, they can't take third-party, pitches or ideas. Which sucks. Because I have to imagine as the chief marketing officer, Mark Cooper has had to, say to himself, like, you know what? Can we? I wish we could be a little bit more open. Because this is actually a good idea, but we can't take it for legal reasons. And I totally understand that. It's not personal. It's the game. But yeah, so, like I said, the last time that I did multiple videos was for Love and Marriage Huntsville. But yeah, to record 5 videos for Beyond the Gates. And then those videos didn't work out. But then to go back and re-record 5 videos and basically kind of give you the same 5 videos in the same time, because I want you to realize something. I stayed up all that night to record 5 videos in the middle of the night. And then for them not to work out during the day, and then literally in that same day that they did not work out, y'all got 5 new videos. Like, the turnaround is #crazy. I like the format of the different destinations on one tour. I've heard a lot of content here first. Well, thank you, my friend. And we do break a lot of content on here. We absolutely do. Like I said, I sent in the Spirit Airlines video to that brother. I haven't heard back from him yet. I think it was a great live. I mean, I don't know if anyone else talking about the fact that Spirit owns could be a Black-owned airline. I think that's a huge topic. Black ownership and Black proprietorship and Black entrepreneurship is huge. And, we got to amplify what we want to see. So I try my very best to do that. And you know what? We're going to keep trucking along. It is all good. In the words of Whitney Houston, we crashed down, we stumbled, but we did not crumble. You know what I mean? And Whitney Houston is a legend. So, I feel that song, although that should not have been her final song, because Whitney should still be here. There's a lot of people that should still be here. But yeah, I look to you for Whitney Houston whenever I'm trying to figure out what's next. And the format ain't broke, don't fix it. But of course, there's nothing wrong with diversification of the format. So I've been enjoying these deep dive lives. It's been a lot of fun, to find, different articles that maybe people haven't really paid attention to. But I will agree with you, the format of the different destinations on one tour is the original digital smiginal. It never goes out of style. It's always something. And like I said, no one really knows the destinations. Like even Tea Talk with Your Girl, she never knows the destinations until she sees it like, oh, you see it. And I have so much fun. I'm just like, ooh, I think this is gonna hit. I don't know if that's gonna hit. But yeah, like I said, I think if anything, it goes to show that there's always something new. And I think I had to rest with that, my thoughts and everybody, that you know what, if you can put out a new tour, you can put out new energy. You can put out a new tour every day, you can put out new energy. If you can put out a new tour every day, you can put out new energy. So just keep going, keep rising, and as long as people are still embracing you, you will be fine. You will be fine. And I'm very appreciative that there are people still here that want to be here, and that they see the good in me. I certainly appreciate it. It means a lot more to me than you know. Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson said, when people do something nice for you, especially when they don't have to, the least you can do is say thank you. And I hope that I, on the what is it? The church announcement, not the church announcements, but on my scoring card. I hope that, I've scored very high on always being thankful and humble and being gracious, on not forgetting where I come from and whose I am and what I do. So yeah. Was that supposed to be an emoji? Let me see here. Hang on. Because sometimes emojis don't show up. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, it looked like it was supposed to be an emoji, but I'm not seeing anything. My thoughts. Yes, indeed, there. Oh, thank you, my friend. You are very kind to say that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And you know what? That's the one thing that has not changed over here is this chat, and how loving and how kind and how gracious this chat always is. And this chat will tell you this is probably one of the most progressive, one of the most open-minded, one of the most exploratory channels on YouTube. We take swings in covering stuff that we might be the only ones to cover it. Because honestly, like this topic tonight, this destination that we're going to be touring tonight at 8:30 p.m., the Oscars leaving ABC. In the grand scheme of things, does anybody really give a damn ish? No. But what do I always tell y'all? If you understand the moves that are being done, you'll understand what you're seeing before you. And if you don't know, the Grammys are leaving CBS this year, and starting in 2026, they will be moving to ABC. Like I said in my description box below of this video, this live that's coming up, I said that ABC has the Grammys, at the Oscars, the Emmys, they rotate through the networks, right? But the Tony Awards has been on CBS for a long time. But basically, ABC is the king and queen of live broadcasting events. And then I think they'll begin the Super Bowl. Let me see when the Super Bowl is. 2026 Super Bowl Network. Okay, so nope, not that one. So 2026 Super Bowl will be on NBC. So 2027, the Super Bowl will be on ABC. So imagine the year 2027, you will have hopefully the Oscars, the Grammys, and the Super Bowl all on one network. That's going to be a behemoth for ABC, but we'll get into that because I do have thoughts, and there's a lot of ways for the Oscars to go. I mean, the fact that they are 3 years away from their 100th Oscars, Like 100 years for one award show is crazy. Okay, that's and if you really think about it, the fact that Disney as a company has made it to 100 years as a company, and the fact that the Oscars are about to make it 100 years as an award show, there's not a lot of things that get to 100 years, let alone 10. So it's a very, very big deal, but we'll get into that tonight at 8:30. Very, very excited to do that. I hope you guys enjoy the virtual tour destination roundup. I did not forget. I had to collect thyself, but we're good. We're good. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, we gonna be all right. Hey, we gonna be all right. Hey, we gonna be all right. Hey, we gonna be all right. Yes, indeed. By the way, sometimes YouTube can be frustrating because, like, I tried to, do this upload, and it's still like at 28%. Like, it's been like most of the day, and you would think YouTube would have their stuff together. It's like, really? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Okay. Oh, my Lord Jesus. I don't know if it's true, but I heard Very Rich Man's trying to buy all the TV networks. If he does that, game over, he controls everything. Well, here's the thing, right? I mean, if we remember Byron Allen, right? So Byron Allen, he bidded $3 billion for BET. Then I think he did what, $14 billion? Let me see, Byron. Paramount. Yeah, Byron Allen made a $14.3 billion offer to buy Paramount Global. And then I think he made a $10 billion bid to buy ABC. Yeah, he made a $10 billion bid to buy ABC. Tyler Perry, I think he tried to buy it for like $2 billion. So, like I said, the media game is changing. Like I told y'all about NBC Universal, them spinning off the networks. But Bravo is staying within the NBC Universal family. So that's the only network that they're keeping. And then I told y'all Warner Bros. Discovery has separated the networks, the linear networks, from the studios and the streamers. Like I said, if you understand what is happening in terms of the moves being made, you will understand what is happening in front of you. And that's the real, I'm speaking of a clear man. Oh, okay then. Trying to think who it could be. I mean, it can't be the president. I mean, I know he's suing for like $20 billion from CBS, which, sir, you're going to have to give all that money up in all your lawsuits. So trying to sue for $20 billion is stupid. I'm trying to think. There's Rupert Murdoch. He's a white man with some money. Actually, a lot of wealth, actually. Then there's Bob Iger. He runs Disney. Not George Soros. He gives to Democrat causes, but I don't think he wants to do a TV network. There's David Slasloff, but he's the CEO of Warner Bros. Discovery that is in bankruptcy right now. Got a lot of debt. Paramount Global also has a lot of debt, $14 billion worth of debt. So I don't know who it could be. I mean, I'm sure I'll hear of them. I always do. And this is a real, let's just say his son's name is one letter. Can you DM it to me on Instagram? Because I really don't know. But no, sincerely though, this is why I really do this channel. I give media game all the time because I feel like with the media industry, it's very here and here with people. And so what I try to do is try to level it out where it's right here, where here's the industry, here's you. But I explained this right here. I explained this enough where you will be able to understand it as a consumer. Because if you don't understand what's happening here, you're not going to be able to understand what you're consuming, right? So I try my very best to do that. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to turn my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. So yes, indeed there. Good times never felt so good. Oh, honey, say long. Good times never felt so good. Say long, say long. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, I got you. Hang on. Let me look at Instagram. Let me look at Instagram. I thought I didn't get a name. I just got a letter. I didn't get a name though. Hey, 6 people, welcome in. We're just chilling. We reviewed Real Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, I just got a letter. I didn't get a name. I just got a letter. But hey, welcome in, everybody. Hey, Nikki News, good to see you, my friend. Glad to have you here. By the way, we had such a wonderful time this morning, covering so much this morning. We covered Lizzo's new single. All the letter is the name. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. My bad. You know what I mean by that. When I mean a name, I mean an actual name. But I got you. Okay. Who named their child that? Like, okay. Thank you very much, my thoughts. Love you, Valley. Appreciate you as always. But yeah, we talked a lot this morning. We talked about Lizzo's new single, Love in Real Life. And listen, I muted it and everything, right? They said Lizzo's music, you can't even mute it just to watch the visuals. You know. They blocked that thing globally. Do you hear me? I'm just like, good damn. I'm just like, so how do music channels on YouTube exist? like they can't even watch a music video on mute and like talk about the visuals. Like, so how do music channels exist? But yeah, we talked about that this morning. We talked about Wendy Williams. She doesn't hate her son at all. They are good. We talked about Billy McFarland and Fire Festival 2, which apparently it's happening, but not according to the tourism board, because the tourism board doesn't know that it exists. Yeah, I know, that's just, oh my God, mind-boggling. Season 10 of Potomac will be filming, of course, there without Karen Hugar. And then we talked about the Chuck E. Cheese and Toys R Us. And how I got an email from the executive vice president and chief marketing officer of Chuck E. Cheese. Then we talked about, let me see here. And of course, we talked about the Never Ever Mets coming back April 4th at 8/7 Central, only here. Hashtag keeping it real. That was exciting to talk about that with y'all. Of course, as you all know, we broke it out here on the YouTube channel first. The glitch that happened with the Oscars and Hulu. And then, of course, Citi crediting someone with $81 trillion. Yeah, so we had a jam-packed show this morning for sure. Yes, we did indeed. So, it's a show this morning. Good show this morning. Hopefully, Nikki News on narcissism. The meme went well. By the way, Nikki News on narcissism is a content creator. Like, comment, share, subscribe to her. She is a content creator. Like I said, tonight we'll be talking about is the Oscars going to leave ABC. As y'all know, the Grammys is coming. Or some of you may not know, the Grammys will not be on CBS in 2026. It will be on ABC. So you have the Oscars, the Grammys in 2026, but then in 2027, it will be the Oscars, the Grammys, and the Super Bowl all on ABC. So very big year for ABC coming up. Yeah, we'll talk about that tonight at 8:30. Should be interesting for sure. Sugar, all sugar sail on. The times never felt so good. By the way, that's from Lionel Richie. So was listening to that song earlier today. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love the love in the chat. That always makes me happy when I see that. It really, really does. There. Yes, indeed. How was y'all day today? Hopefully it went well. Hopefully it went well with y'all today. Yes, indeed. Man. You know, the craziest part about doing your own channel is trying to keep up with everything that's happening, especially if you are as cultural as we are, because there are some things in the culture that do matter to the culture, but then there are some that, you know, may not really take off. Like I said, with the Chuck E. Cheese and Toys R Us thing, that was just me being a nerd. but there are times where being a nerd does work out, but most of the time, you know, nerd things usually doesn't jive and ride and slide with Black culture. But I think that's the hardest part. But I try my very best to be culturally sensitive, but culturally in tune. You know what I mean? But also, too, I think sometimes it is important to take a swing and talk about things that no one is talking about. That's what journalism is supposed to be. Journalism is supposed to shine light on things that may not be heard of. Now, believe me, I am not Anderson Cooper by no stretch of the imagination, nor do I have to be. I think I would call myself more of a cultural, social commentator with a journalist. So I think that's the position that I'm in. I know some people may, you know, say it themselves like, damn, he does cover so much. Maybe he is a journalist, and I do appreciate that. But no, real journalism that's getting out there, you know, in the streets, like Anderson and like Cecilia Vega and like Robin Roberts and, you know, many, many more. Matt Gutman. What's that guy's name? Oh my God. The Ford correspondent, Richard Engel from NBC News. Those are the journalists. Okay, let me tell you, Richard Engel, he's been in so many foreign situations. It's absolutely crazy. It does not matter what's going on in the world. The Black culture is brought in somewhere. Our culture is the nucleus. Absolutely. Without us, there is no world. I truly believe that. Without us, there's no world. I mean, hell, the White House that the racist bastard is in, that was built by Black slaves. Yeah, in case you did not know that. So, yeah. In case you all did not know that, that's a fact. too bad. Oh, my Lord. All right, my friend. Love you as always. We will talk soon. Absolutely. I'll stay here probably until what, maybe 1:30 or so, just to chill out, and then I will join you all once again for the Oscars ABC Town Hall. Like I said, I love doing deep dives. And I thought like this was a very pivotal conversation because there's a lot of money in the Oscars, but we'll get into the behind the scenes of that a little bit later. Yes, indeed. I was about to say, Nikki News. Hopefully your day went well and the meeting went well. Yes, indeed. There. Man. I do believe this is going to be the year for when the channel. For when the channel rises. I really, really do. Because like I said, the content is there and we're making it do what it do. And I love what we do. I really, really do. So one step at a time. I feel like the virality of our channel will probably be in a live where we really, really do talk about something like really, really good. And then it just creates this mashugana of emotions. So let's see here. My day was tiring, but me and hubby and I are heading to dinner. So, that'll be fun. Fun times with the family. Never hurt at all. Yes, indeed, never hurt anybody. That's what's up. I have to give a lot of love to parents because I don't know how y'all do it. I really don't. I know my parents, they're everything to me, man. I do mean everything to me. I always try my very best to move in integrity for them because I don't really have a lot to give them right now, because I want to be able to, get my parents their own home and, pay them $7.5 million a year just to be my parents. And, they've done so much. I mean, because believe me, I know I'm a headache to deal with sometimes. Believe you me. But, for all the headache that I am, they also have always known that sometimes that headache has come from situations, sometimes self-inflicted, sometimes not. But they've always have seen me try to evolve to be better. And for that, I thank God I have both of them. And I guess this channel in a way is kind of to honor them. I mean, of course, me and my parents are not the same, nor should we be. But it's wonderful to be able to showcase that I'm able to give my knowledge from what my parents have done to you all through my commentary and what we do here. So it's always a good time. We're leaving now. I'll watch the Beyond the Gates videos when we return. All right, my friend. Love you as always. Yes, indeed. Love you, love you, love you. So yeah, we'll do another Beyond the Gates video. I know an episode came out today. I gotta wait for episode 6 to drop, and then as soon as that is dropped, then I will be watching. I'll be watching that episode, taking my notes, and then giving y'all a video. Yes, indeed. So, okay, it has dropped. Okay, so that's what I'll do. So you know what? Let me do this now. I'm going to go ahead and end the show now, and then I am going to go ahead and get that video made for y'all, okay? So with that being said, y'all, let's get the Daily Motivator and then head on out here. I was hoping that it would drop today. So it seems like for CBS.com, they drop the episodes the same day. It just takes a little bit longer. So I'll keep that in mind. That comes out, around 7 o'clock. So greatday.com. Let's see here. I can't say whether things will get better if we change. What I can say is they must change if they are to get better. George C. Lynchburg. Very nicely said. It's time for Daily Motivator for Monday, March 3rd, 2025. Worth it. The good you do is worth the trouble. The value created by your efforts is worth the inconvenience. The experience you gained outweighs the setbacks you've gone through. The strength you've built has amplified, amply rewarded the sacrifices along the way. Today brings the opportunity to continue investing in life's goodness and fulfillment. The effort won't be easy and will be worth it. Your life, your world, your purpose, existence itself all have value and significance. Enjoy the satisfaction of working to preserve that value, to expand that significance. Each difficulty you encounter enables you to exercise strength, creativity, resourcefulness, and more. Rise to the situation, to the moment, to the opportunity. Every day, every action, every challenge, disappointment, delay is worth it because you have the power and the sense of purpose to make it so. Ralph Morrison. You know what? I'm going to post this right now. I'm going to post this right now in the community wall because I truly feel this energy. Hang on, let me go to my community wall real quick. Because I truly feel that energy. I really, really do. And since we're talking about, worth it. That's funny. Since we're talking about worth it, the first thing I will tell you about anything being worth it in life is allowing yourself to know that you are farther ahead than where you were. You know what I mean? I do believe that the greater sum of everything we went through has always been for us, not against us. That's the first thing I'll tell you. That, in order for anything to be worth it, it has to have meaning. That's the first thing. The second thing that I will say is that God, or whoever you believe in, is always working on your behalf. Now, of course, it only works if you take responsibility for what you do. If you take responsibility for what you do and you invest the best you have, or as there's a saying in the church, God will give you, if you give God 10, he'll stretch out the 90. I've heard that phrase many, many times before, and now it's posted on the community wall. So that's the second thing I'll tell you about, anything being worth it. Is that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, if you don't feel excited from what you're doing, then it's not worth it. And I know that can seem very trivial. But in this thing called life, there should be a value system of what joy is to you. It should be. So the first thing I'll tell you about, it being worth it, the greater of everything that has happened to you, that's happened for you. The second thing I'll tell you about it being worth it is the fact that at the beginning, middle, and end of every day, truly to understand that, you know, just because you don't have the 90 to give doesn't mean that the 10% you have to give doesn't mean anything. Give God 10 and he'll stretch it out. He's never failed me yet. He's never failed you either. He's never failed any of us. Or whoever you believe in has not failed you either. And the third thing I'll tell you about worth it, because you have the power and sense of purpose to make it so. That is so critical. That is so critical that we do not recognize we have the power to make anything so. And just because it's not so in the, you know, natural realm doesn't mean it's not so in the mental. Life is much more mental than physical. And believe me, if you want all your packages, you gotta stay on Lovett Avenue. It doesn't go to Haight Avenue. It goes back to sender. And that's my energy for why it's worth it. With that being said, it's time for the date that, yeah, I did the dame over. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always one blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or listen, you just recognize, hey, if you gotta pay somebody to be in your life, they ain't worth it. No how. Make sure, like Stacy did, make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for listening, but if you want to experience it again. I love you, I value, I embrace you. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. Or receive love, you gotta give it. And or receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you, be proud of yourself. So finally, y'all, recognize people that still believe in you. You don't believe in yourself. I say that because I think a lot of times as we are trying to achieve our dreams, we are so about getting to the bag and getting to this and getting to that. As I'm saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself too. We forget that, hey, just be grateful for where you are. And that real people will see all of you, not just part of you. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings all the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as people, as a culture. I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. This is your final stop. Good night to each and every single one of you. La Renee Creole is on right now with Mardi Gras Parade. They're still celebrating Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando Resort. For the rest of you, I will see you here at 8:30 with, hang on, I'm trying to find it right here. I'll see you at 8:30 for this town hall. Is it easy as ABC? 1, 2, 3, 4, the Oscars to leave ABC. I will see you there. One love, much love, all love. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back. Things have
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America.
Every day of your life.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
I see that, too. What is that?
Looks like a koala or a dog or a...
They're all out there right now. They're trying to catch it. They're having a real hard time. They've got trash cans.
This guy's got no chance.
I think they got it. Nope.
Now he's gone and driving a cart. Uh-oh, watch out for the goal. Oh. Oh, that thing is indestructible.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery. New wonders in the wizarding world. And a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.